Here we have Thorfinn from Vinland Saga. I have not watched Vinland Saga. I will watch it after seeing this figure that looks impeccable. His face, it looks straight out of the anime, I believe. According to the little I have watched of Vinland Saga, his face looks really good. The hair, each hair strand is defined. I love each hair strand looks like it has its own coloring in each hair strand. And then each hair strand is also defined, which is really nice. His coat and his clothes. So, you know I love textures. Definitely can see the texture of the wool. And then the fur right here. So texture everywhere. Texture galore. And then the painting divided appropriately. The painting, you can see no paint bleeding at all. And then the clothes actually has like, he's been fighting. So he had like little scars and everything in the clothes. And then the leather looking like leather. You know I like my leather looking like leather. Leather looking like leather. Everything impeccable, I would say. This sculpture of Thorfinn is actually made out of wax for the most part, which is an interesting fact. There is resin in there, of course, but they chose to do wax to make it more moldable. They chose wax to make it easier to mold, I believe, when it came down to the texture. That's why we can get the definition that this figure has per se, and can get the very detailed figure. Like in the knife, you get that rusted knife look. This figure is also very unique in the case that I have never ever seen a knife slot. Usually you have to put it in the hole and struggle, but in this figure, like you actually get a slot for the knife, so it's a magnet, and then you can get a slot right there. So really easy to put a knife in. Love that. In the back, Thorfinn, they didn't lose any detail in the back for his pouch with his knife. Details there too. You can even see like they went through the extra effort to show that there's a knife in there. Instead of leaving it like blank or putting it more in, they showed that there was a knife in there. And then in the back, again, the detail was spared. No detail is spared. Everything looking good as well with the wool and everything. The shield is being held. They didn't have to do this detail. They could have lazied out because the shield's blocking the hand, but they still made him hold it, and they still gave him a stick to hold it. And then the shield itself also looks like actual wood. So the feel of it and everything, it looks like actual wood. You have the, like it's been through combat as well. There's 2 arrows you can put in there. I didn't put them in there. It can be a little bit difficult to put in, but nonetheless, the spaces are there for them. The boots, I don't know what material exactly is this. I believe it is, again, like some type of fur. So the fur is in, again, no details spared. You got the fur being tied, and then the rope has the texture of the rope to it, and then you can see like all the fur on the boots going on. And then the boots themselves also have like, if you go in enough, like if you get close to it enough, you can actually see like texture to the boots. And the base, Thorfinn looks here like he's standing on a mountain, and then there's like mist around him. I believe that is what they were going for with him standing here with the mist. And then making this figure like to scale, like giving justice to such a wonderful figure. You know, Thorfinn can be a little prick at times, from what I've heard. He's not a well-behaved man. He's a Viking, of course. The coin that they gave us a gold coin because Vikings love their gold. 19 out of 100. The 1x4. You can get this figure in 1x6, but we chose to get the 1x4 to display at our store because the bigger the better. I love big figures, and I want people to see like the best details that they can see. Small figures are great and everything, but you just can't see you have to zoom in a lot in the details. That's for me at least. I love bigger figures. I'm struggling to put this in, so I'm just gonna throw it down there. Throw it down there, forget that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment of what statue you would like to see next, and we can hopefully bring you that to you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.